Another day, another grind. Unlucky Spotify, this time leading the Empire to the victory, and he is supported by the Vampire Council. They had made an agreement probably, and he is fighting against a rogue AI and on the Chaos Dwarves, and that one is supported by Slanesh. So very, very evil army that is facing off the Empire. So yeah, let's get into the action here. And what do we have? We have Balthasar Geld on his flying unicorn here. Then great swords, pretty nicely picked here. Warrior Priest, Free Company Militia, and great sword once again. And then we have Manfred von Karstein. We have the Necromancer on his very strange chariot here. And then, of course, Graveguards, another Necromancer, a Vargulf. So someone is trying out a couple of new things here. What do we have here? Pistoliers. So we have really nice tech here for Empire. Then Sorcerer Prophet with the Fire perk. He is coming in with a what is that here? Flaming Breath. So is it a Fire Bull kind of? Then Death Shrieker rocket launcher, and of course we have Orc Laborers, so a lot of chaff. We have Devoted Marauders of Slanesh, the Hell Scourges, yeah, Chaos Warriors. We have Nankari, and in the woods we will see some sneaky gits getting into the action. So yeah, let's fast forward here and let's see how they perform. So point number 2 immediately taken by the red players. We have the Death Shrieker shooting everywhere he can, shooting into the lords, but yeah, I wouldn't waste that ammunition on those, because you can see that they're not hitting. And also the question is, do they hit this dude here that is standing? Yeah, they do. So yeah, that shot was not wasted. So great swords moving in, and they're pretty rad. They're strong. They will punch those Devoted Marauder of Slanesh in the face and laugh for sure, unless you use couple of nasty magic. What is going here? Yep, there it is, the spell that I learned last time. I'm not sure how it's called. Searing Doom, and a Burning Head is now wandering through the battlefield, trying to get maybe those great swords here, but this one didn't really hit anything, because the players really reacted pretty well to that. Von Karstein is getting rampage. It is going into the Seekers here, so that could be a very, very dangerous play here. And then Kari is going in. Whoa, we have the focus down on the Lord. Manfred is getting really, really harshly punished here, and Kari is trying to finish him off. He's riding down the road, and he probably makes his exit here. The Vargulf here coming in and supporting the Lord, and I think that this is when Enkari now in a very, very bad position. Yes, you should move away here for sure. What do we have here? Is it another Searing Doom or something else? It is a piercing bolt of burning, and also I think the breath attack. But yeah, that was pretty nasty. Didn't work out, unfortunately, and so now Manfred can do his deeds everywhere else and support his army. Great swords here pretty nicely. Yeah, as I said, this kind of battlefield over here has no problem of winning, supported by the Graveguard and Crypt Horrors. Those great swords will really chew through those units. Those Goblin Laborers, they're like a piece of warm bread after finishing baking. Warrior Priest here getting a little bit enveloped by other units, but I think that there is no problem for him. Searing Doom once again used, and another... I mean, they are now using everything against each other, right? We have Ankari, a really, really good duelist with 112 leadership plus couple of nicely Arcane Conduit is online here for Ankari, and Ankari ran away because those Pistoliers probably would have dealt with a lot of Ankari's HP. Sorcerer Prophet, he is trying his best to maybe burn the Vorgolf, because you need the fire against vampire counts, right? So they don't heal up, and Manfred kind of low on HP, so he really didn't survive this ambush as healthy as you would like to have it. Hobgoblin Cutthroats here, Goblin Laborers as well, and points wise, let us look. So it seems for now that point number 2 is taken by Slanesh. That's pretty much the home objective. Point number 3 is here in the clutches also of Spotify and his ally, Epic Warrior. So yeah, what do you do now? Those Outriders, they will do a lot of damage against those Hellstriders. They're just running away, and now we have the Vargeists coming in, and they can do a lot of shenanigans here on the battlefield. They will probably jump some more important units when they arrive. Maybe, those Chaos Furies here. They will nibble on them. Yeah. And yeah, Outriders running off. Pretty good reaction here by unlucky Spotify, and those Vargeist now. They will feast. This is breakfast time here. What time is it? Breakfast. Yep. And they are munching on them. Yep. That's pretty much done here for the Chaos Furies. What is gonna be the summon and call? Devoted Marauder of Slanesh, and what do we have here? Bull Centaur Renders. So a little bit of armor piercing meaty anti-large with a bit of defense, but I don't know. Does it help here? I'm not sure. You can take the point, maybe, but you need to get rid of the Vargolf, and that's maybe the goal of the Bull Center Renders. And Kari is kind of healed up here pretty nicely and has 1.1k damage on weapon strength, which hurts a lot of heroes here. So Balthazar has to flee the scene. Nice shot here for the Wargolf. What was the Death Shrieker shot was pretty much hurting the Vorgolf, shooting it off. But nonetheless, Ankari is trying to get Balthazar, right? She is trying to get him off the battlefield. Then the leadership will go down here immediately. Damage sustained. Lord fled, so another minus 16. And now, Ankari has to run, that's for sure. She can't stand here, and she can't get those shots, so eat those shots with the face. And Necromancer summoned, another greatsword unit, so pretty much restocking everything you have. Manfred healed up a little bit, I would say, with my eyesight. And yeah, point number 2 is contested now and will be taken by Empires. So they really skirmished around here pretty nicely, and Empire is pretty good in those engages with the riding Pistoliers and Grenadiers, right? Or Grenade Launcher Outriders, sorry. And Kari now in a very, very bad spot. With 15 armor, she shouldn't go in here and fight those or engage into the battle for sure. 3 points taken by Spotify and his Vampire Coast ally. And now let's fast forward here, because I think there is not much coming in with what would bring the change. The points disparity is also pretty high. So we have Chaos Furies here on the Outriders, on those Pistoliers. Sorry guys. And Free Company Militia also in a very, very bad spot. But maybe they're just, yeah, maybe they're just a decoy. Balthazar summoned in against, because I assume that there was a lot of supplies left with that value lead here, even though it's not that high. So it's still, the trading is kind of same in my opinion. Yeah, but let's fast forward here really, because I don't think that there is anything that gives a comeback hint. And Kari will be going down here now. You have to go in and blunder. The Vargolf is dancing like a monkey on the temple insides. And yep, so let's get into it. Balthazar, really great value here. Even the War Priest, I think is okay. Great Swords, this one unit performed really well. Like, they were fighting teeth and claws. Tooth and claws, tooth and nail. Anything that is sharp, they fought. Yep. Then, anything else? Yeah, we had the Pistoliers here, or Outriders. They did great. So, yeah, the mobility here was pretty nice. For Manfred here, he survived pretty long. The Vargolf, maybe not the best pick, but he survived pretty long. And, yep, nice value here on the Vargeist. They could nibble around those Furies, and then nothing else summoned. For the Chaos Dwarfs, I didn't see a lot from those Chaos Dwarfs, to be honest. Yep, the Death Shrieker was okay, was shooting a lot of targets, and probably, I guess, when you use the first Burning Head better, maybe you flip the point and have a opportunity to get that point earlier. Other than that, yeah, not enough pressure, right, from the Chaos Dwarves here. And also, I guess those units were a little bit blundered. I didn't see a lot of those. And Kari, and that was pretty nice. The Lord Snipe attempt was pretty cool, and unfortunately it didn't turn out positive. So in the end, yeah, the win goes to Epic Warrior and Unlucky Spotify. But for now, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea.